Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are listening to this. Welcome to the first introductory episode on the James Dyer podcast. This is going to be a very quick little chat this morning to introduce you to myself, James Dyer, on this podcast. And what better day to do an introduction to the new podcast than the day after England reached their first major tournament final since 1966. It's remarkable, it's amazing, and I can't quite believe England have done it. After messages from friends last night saying they're in tears, and seeing the scenes on the television at Wembley, on Wembley Way, in the tubes, the party atmosphere, it's quite insane, quite remarkable. And we're all absolutely, certainly in the UK anyway, or England I should say, absolutely delighted that England have done it. And can they beat Italy on Sunday? And that is the big question. But we're delighted to see England do so well. We're delighted that England has got so far. And to all the people that were hoping Denmark would beat us last night, listen, I am going to extend commiserations to the Danes. They've been unbelievable since the awful events that happened with Eriksson in that first game against Finland, I think it was. It was shocking and it was awful, and that topic is a whole other subject that we may well get to in one of the later podcasts. But to have come as far as Denmark did, with the spirit and quality they showed, granted, they were excellent, and they were excellent again last night. But England, just in the end, I think, had a bit too much for them. The Danes ran out of steam, and I thought England were pretty good for the win in the end. Little bit of luck along the way, but we've had many, many tournaments in the last 50 years or so that have not had that luck. So we're delighted that this has happened. There we go. First little intro episode of the James Dyer podcast. Thank you very much for joining me. We're going to be trying to do these once a week, if we possibly can. We're going to have guests. We're going to have all sorts of topics coming on. We're going to be talking about women's football, football in general. We're going to be linking this with my YouTube channel, The Eloquent Arsenal, which will be talking about all things Premier League, specifically related to Arsenal. And we're going to have all sorts of other topics. I'm hoping to have restaurateurs on, singers on. We've got a Britain's Got Talent finalist coming on. We have a local councillor coming on. We have people talking about world issues and things that affect us in society today. It's going to be excellent. It's going to be epic. And it's going to be something you're going to want to tune in for. So thank you very much for listening to this first couple of minutes of intro. I'm really grateful. To wherever you are in the world, stay safe, and it's coming home.